Good morning, good morning, good morning. Big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod on point. Very happy to be here in this amazing morning. Big shout out to Kiely, big shout out to Jane, big shout out to Bob. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated. As always, it's Jrod on point, that on point Rican, the yin to the jangle, the team to the tango. I am him. We're gonna have a great conversation about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Today, MPD and the state prosecutor cover our scandal. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about it. Cover up scandal begins after the documents drop. Ain't that an amazing title? And it's not no clickbait. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I repeat, MPD and the state prosecutor cover up scandal begins after doc drops. We are going to talk about it. Let me get to the chat real quick. Jane in the building. Thank you so much. Very so much appreciated. Kathleen, we need to appreciate you for those donations. Thank you so much. You're being amazing in such a short time. We appreciate you. Thank you for your commentary. Thank you for your conversation. Thank you for reaching out. It would be great if we could have you on the panel and have conversations about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. Um, you won't have to turn on your camera if you don't want to. You know, I know it's early morning. Not everybody is camera ready, but you're more than welcome to pop up in the panel and have conversations about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. Jane said they're a good team. Kathleen, hello to the family. Jrod, bang bang. Jane's been here for years. Like Jane's man from the hip sniper. Very so much appreciate you. Thank you for being here through thick and thin. Sister from the UK, the United Kingdom. Big shout out to the crown. Big shout out to the crown and those on the yacht. I said it. I said it. I need to stop. I know. Where's Heather? God, can someone call Heather? Where's Kane? I'm about to say this. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, it's getting real up and chill. Where's Dago? Where's Dago? He's my neighbor and shit. Where's Lana? Fuck out of here. Where Lana, you know I'm live. Fuck out of here. Why you playing with me? Another neighbor. Listen, don't hate because Ohio is the capital of true crime, okay? Ah, sad to say for you that here in Ohio, we have the best true crime content creators in the niche. Don't hate. Listen, I respect you from wherever you're from. But listen, let me be biased in this one, okay? I had to. Yeah, no, not. You see, Amy, she almost never here, like early in the morning, cause she night. You know what I'm saying? It's rare when we catch him. It's actually rare catching Jane here tonight. I guess she slept, took her nap, boom, and pop up for the live stream. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, no, Lana, where they at though? You see, I know that I'm on my me time. Where's Kane? Oh my God, where's Kane? I know, hard sleeping. I know he night night. I be talking mad shit about him, but where's Jay and Bree? All this shit that he talk about, like, then now after true crime gets real, you know, rest in peace. We lost, and we don't forget you, brother. We always gonna remind, and we always gonna think about you. Uh, once upon true crime, our beloved man. After we lost a pillar, I would like to say a pillar, a foundation, a cornerstone of true crime for us, you know, small content creators, and I would like to say that a lot of big content creators have respect for him. Um, Now Jay and Bree try to come around and be like, you know, even those content creators involved creating Jack D and the frat boys, you know, I'm gonna try to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice. Listen, you know what? Big shout out to Jay and Bree, bro. Ain't nothing against you, bro. It's all true crime. It's all true crime. Hold on, let me get to the chat. Cause you see, I listen, Tommy. Big shout out and rest in peace, Tommy Jude. We will keep smoking our cigarettes while we talking about true crime. And whenever God come and get us, God come and get us. And rest in peace, Tommy Jude. We will not never forget you, brother. Keep up the good work from up above and look after us small true crime content creator. We just try to keep it for real. We just try to keep it aesthetic and just keep the conversation going with the true crime community. You know, right or wrong, my style is very, very ironic, very straightforward, very not giving a fuck. If you catch the joke, you catch the joke. If you didn't catch it, strike. Strike two. Listen, we try to keep our style organic. I'm not trying to be like not any other content creator because I'm not. You know, I'm just trying to be me, me and myself, and I me moi myself, Levi. I try to tell you, I'm just trying to be me. Where's Lana? All this shit that we just poke bears and shit. Like you see, and I have a big old mouth. You see, I'm Puerto Rican, right? But even though I think that us, the big mouth true crime content creators that really don't got no give a fucks, and we just say what we gotta say, just to do justice, not just to the victims, even though the parents, you see, big shout out to Kara, big shout out to Kara. I'll always be your friend, Kara. It don't matter what, it don't matter what they say. It don't matter people saying that Kara is compromised. Kara always gonna be my friend, and right or wrong, I always gonna ride with Kara. Big shout out to Kara. Big shout out. We still on Facebook. We good. Big shout out to Kara. I'm still here, fighting not just for justice for all the Idaho folk, but you know, and very special in my heart, Santa. And soon as I had conversations with Kara, and I got to meet Kara over the phone and have conversations, prolonged conversations. Even the last time that we contacted on Facebook, I wish her well. I was very happy that she came out of lockup. Very happy that she meet Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy for the great things that she's doing right now in her life. Keeping it positive. Um, keeping the name of Santa shining bright. And right now, Kara is giving a great example of change and opportunity of growth. So I want to send a big shout out, a round of applause to Kara. We appreciate you, Kara. Thank you so much. As always, watching this show. Whenever you ready to come to the show, we'll have you here. We will have great conversations. Post and after um the plea deal of Bryan Kohberger. Big shout out to Kara. I wanted to say that Thanksgiving for everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, early Thanksgiving for everyone that is here in the chat. Very so much appreciated. Thanksgiving coming. Let me know in the chat to have a little conversation now that we here. Remember, holidays are coming for those that celebrate the holidays. Ding dong. Hold on, 1 second, please. Oh my God! Big shout out! Big shout out! Big shout out to Kiely. Very so much appreciated. Another donation on the Cash App. Big shout out! Very so much appreciated. Thank you, Kiely, for your donation. Very so much appreciated. Thank you so much. Every time y'all hear the ding dong, that's my phone. Big shout out! Very so much appreciated. Let's keep it moving and keep it coming because it's very so much appreciated. Holidays are coming, and all those donations are going for the gift and the Christmas trees. As always, y'all know around this time, Christmas coming. I always tell y'all like all those donations is going to the bottom of the Christmas tree. That's Santa Claus. That's an extracurricular Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? We always take videos and all that good stuff, a good promo also. But I gotta say, very, very appreciated all those donations from all those donors, especially Kate Flynn. In a very short time, she's very, very, very a sponsor for this channel, which is very appreciated. But Mikey says Santa fought like hell. You see, in the forensic studies that is been coming out in the reports, it seems it was a fight. It was a surviving mode scuffle, surviving mode, trying to repel the attack. I would like to indeed agree because whatever is being shared. Jane said, like Kara, best out of all parents. You see, allow me to be biased with that. We're very unbiased. We're very unbiased in this show, but let me be very biased about Kara. Um, I think those like Jane and Amy Conway and Joanne and Kate Flynn, um, Cindy, and many others that has been in this show for a long time. Sorry to those moderators that I haven't mentioned you, but you know who you are. Very so much appreciated. Um, I have some serious conversations, and those serious conversations with Kara. I think that how open she shares some information with me, how open she confirmed to me my take about Santa Ethan Grub Truck. At this day today, we still have not seen the Apple Pay receipt from Santa the Grub Truck. I asked Brett Payne. I told Brett Payne we need that. Kara is telling me to tell you that she needs to talk to you. This is a serious conversation that me and Brett Payne had. I was the messenger of that. I was the middleman. I told Brett Payne, Kara understand that she's on the not on the run, but she has a warrant that she's trying to clear and try to figure it out with you. And need some information. And need some information that she confirmed to me that I already shared with ya 2 weeks after the murder. The same day that I give you Jack D. The same day that I told you many other details that they will come up. And Kara is confirming the same details that I told you those days. That Jack D was still a suspect when I told you this. But then by the time I'm talking to you, Brett Payne, Kara wanted to walk in to Moscow PD to talk to you about Santa's Apple Pay receipt from the grub truck. You promised me that if she does that, she's not gonna get arrested, and we will, and you would have handled that situation, and I would have the exclusive. What happened? As soon as you got the chance to talk to Kara and pinpoint where she was, what y'all did? Y'all arrested her. In Santa situation and location, that y'all know where she was. Y'all know I know, and Kara know where she was. Y'all said that y'all don't know where she and Ethan was, but how I know how y'all don't know. Just saying. The years of Tesla and shit, right? So how Moscow PD we try to set up a good situation with Kara, not just for her to clear her warrant without her getting locked up, but also open up a whole avenue of information that it was needed for this investigation that I'm providing to Moscow PD with the help of Kara. What you that, Brett Payne? What did you do, bro? After you promised me that you wouldn't lock her up, what happened? You lock her up. And then after she came out of lockup, it was close to a deal. Now conversations behind closed door was made with her. Certain deals put in place. I respect Kara's privacy, and I'm not gonna talk about it. But Kara changed her life to better her life for her and her future and her family's future. To look good on the name of her daughter, Sana Carnoro. She's honoring that. And She want to leave it all in the hands, not just God, but in the hands of justice. However that go. Simple as that. Did it. And last time that me and her spoke on Facebook, I told her, you have open door policy on my channel. Whenever you want to come and speak your piece, because I don't want to talk for you, and the only thing that I could do is just say a little bit and browsing over whatever the experience was between me and you when we was talking. That's why I'm biased about Kara, because Kara, a lot of content creators like Jay and Bree, in the beginnings, sometimes, harsh reality, they throw a little rock to her, like, something could have happened there because she was not being the best parent, stuff like that. We remember the video. Harsh, we love you. We appreciate you. Pause, no homo, no Diddy, no doubt. But, harsh reality, all the content creators that are not that famous, um, put Kara on a bad light in the true crime content creations hemisphere. A lot of people, they threw a lot of rocks to Kara and try to involucrate and try to place Kara's private life some way, somehow, and being the cause and effect of the death of her daughter. I never appreciated that, because Kara, even if she was like not on the run, but waiting to settle and clear her warrants and whatnot, and at the same time try to get justice for her daughter, is a very tough situation for any human to deal with that. Plus, at the same time, going through fighting your own demons. And I know for a fact that Kara knows who killed her daughter. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Big shout out to Kara. I'm gonna keep it biased because she have gone through a lot, and she gave me a lot of respect. She opened up to me in a lot of conversations, and I gotta honor that. So big shout out to everyone in the chat. Big shout out to Kara. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays for those that celebrate the holidays. We are here talking about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. Moscow PD and the state prosecutor cover up scandal begins after doc drops. Let me get on the chat real quick, making sure that we taking care of everybody on the chat. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for the conversations. Bob says she knows what she was up to. She up against. Yes, she does though. Kara knows that right now, at this time and point of life, she really have to leave it on the hands of the Lord and on the hands of justice, whatever that is. Like, she's really facing reality, and she's really holding on God. Like, in other words, it don't matter what we could think we could do. Everything is against her. Media, media didn't want to hear what we had to talk about. Court TV didn't want to hear what we had to talk about. Nancy Grace didn't want to hear what we were talking about. She asked me, Jrod, should I do Nancy Grace? And I was like, yep. Even though if I disagree with Nancy Grace, I was like, yeah, you need to do that. She asked me, Jrod, should I do crime sleuthing and ULs of all trades? I said, yep, we set it up and everything. Because Kara needed her voice to be heard. She was the only one from the parents that she realized the truth, that the story that the government was bringing to the table, it was flawed. It had flaws. It has holes. It had the 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 story, the narrative. You need to understand that this is human beings telling you the story. Yeah, she was very respectful. Thank you, Caitlin. She was very respectful, very down to earth. It didn't matter what she was facing. She was always being strong and positive. She always had a great mood, a great attitude for conversation in tough topics. Caitlin said, "Oh, she sounds great. She's so different than she was when they did a live interview with her, and she had a arrest warrant, but she really doing well. Yeah, she's doing amazing, Caitlin. She's doing amazing. She really taking care of herself, taking care of her family. She's doing great. Going to church, having a job, everything good. Can't really give too many other details outside of what she already has shared with the public. You know, people talk bad about her, and it was for nothing. It was sad. You see, James said, right, Jrod, keep Kara safe. Yes, protect Kara at all costs. That's our motto. Got my reasons for it. At some point within this case, even though if he's close, at some point within this case, Kara could be very useful if ever Bryan Kohberger decide to put some kind of appeal. I think that right now in the documents we could see many opportunities for him to find a legal loophole to come out. Yeah, she was very respectful. Um, at this point, with the documents that is out there, we what we what we have seen, what we have witnessed at this day to day, is plenty. Is plenty to put something together and go to the appeal court. I guess I don't guess federal appeal court, because that was a federal indictment, federal secret indictment for a district court. Having the Fed complication between the FBI and federal secret indictment, just because he's federal, uh, you know, the FBI put their little hands on the listen. Let's give a little federal secret indictment. Let's go that route, because you know what I mean. They think they slick, but if you ask me, yeah, she was really in pain though. She was really in pain though. But she's really always sounded and looked strong, you know, always. She was letting God take it from her. Yes, yes. Listen, we don't have no type of criticism for Kara's stand in this case after the deal, and her message and the sentencing and all these other stuff. It was well understood what was going on, and we have plenty respect for her takes and her position, her position, her posture about it. She had all my respect. Give washing her hands like, hey, it's I think it's good for her. It is good for the heart. It helps to heal. Um, it helps to recharge batteries and get back strength. Taking that position and trying to just again leave it all in the hands of God and justice. And I repeat, justice, whatever that is. Kathleen said because we know what she's fighting against. We have been there. We know about situations like hers. We don't have to ask. Yes, true. True that though. We really encourage many other people that have gone through tough situations like that. Empower yourself. Empower yourself. Lift your chin up. Look up to the skies. Praise the Lord. You know, I'm not very churchy around here, but I'm Christian. I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect, but every day I try to look for the perfection as a human. Every day, as a parent, husband, content creator, I always try to look for perfection some way, somehow, even though I know that I'm never going to reach out levels of perfection, but at least trying, I think they increase perfection levels. And if it doesn't increase perfection levels, it decrease imperfection levels. So either or is a good positive outcome out of the mentality of look for perfection, even though it's hard to get. But yes, that's my motto. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. Um, it's better for everyone to leave it like that. Because again, if you ask me right now at this point, even though we have the conversation that we have here in True Crime, the one only person that at this point need to fight for his freedom is Bryan Kohberger. It don't matter if these documents expose Moscow PD and the state prosecution office and the judges. And this is not what I'm saying. This is what is in the documents. Like right now, Kathleen was telling me in the comments that she have all the documents and it looks bad. Kathleen was telling me that she had literally almost all documents. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kathleen. Make sure hit me in the cash app. The On Point family, all donation very so much appreciated. Goes for under the tree. Santa Claus is coming. Make sure to click like, subscribe, and share the content. Very important. Click like, subscribe, and share the content. Thank you so much. Very so much appreciated. To keep a couple static. To keep a couple static. Big shout to Kiely. To keep it 100% copacetic, the only person they have to fight now is Bryan Kohberger. We already see some family members that the only thing that they were fighting for it was money. And if we're gonna talk about that, and if yeah, by the way, subscribe to Kay Flynn. I already subscribed to her. Big shout out to Kay Flynn. Make sure everybody go and subscribe to Kay Flynn. Judge Hitler broke the deal. They was made. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Kay Flynn. The deal that was made between the prosecution office and Bryan Kohberger, he stepped over that deal. He stepped over boundaries. And after the deal was made, he's forcing Bryan Kohberger to pay an amount of money that is an add-on to it after the deal, and he do not agree to that. What about we just take it to trial? Fuck a deal. Judge Hitler, you broke the deal. Let's go to trial. Kathleen, what would have happened if this case go to trial right now? With the documents, with the admissions from Bill Thompson, gotcha. The fumbles of Ashley Jennings. If this case, if this case get reopened for deal cancellation, with what we have witnessed, Bill Thompson admitting that they didn't have nothing, like Bill Thompson saying that he don't believe that Bryan Kohberger intended to murder Ethan and Santa, he didn't purposely kill him. Like that it was no intent to kill, like no proof, no connection, only the DNA, and that's disputable after the latest. What you were saying that you got the IgG materials from the brass button of a knife sheath. But now we discovered through documentation, through facts, core facts, right? That is the same brass button that y'all said that y'all got the materials for the IgG and for the identification of Bryan Kohberger. Is the same brass button that he was preserved for fingerprints? And then nowhere else in that sheath was Bryan Kohberger's DNA? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Is it that on point Rican not being on point? Is it Jrod on point not being on point since the Kiely Rodni days? Thank you, Kay Flynn. Very so much appreciated. Is it me? Is it me seeing it in a way that is not correct? Is it me not having the discernment? Is it me not understanding what I saw, what I witnessed? I listened to Kathy from the Indie Zone. Big shout out to Kathy from the Indie Zone. Where's Kathy? Where's Heather? Heather. Where's Twizzle Sticks? Where's Twizzle? Listen, after he gained some subscribers and putting his own show, Twizzle, where you at, bro? Stop playing with me. Where's the gang? Everybody sleeping. Listen, they do a lot during the day. I know. They are on all. Listen, we all watch the same shows, okay? I'm in the chat. I'm watching. I'm like this. I'm laying back. I'm in the chat. I'm watching someone show. I'm in the chat and Heather, Kane. Like, listen, they put a lot of hard work in true crime. Big shout out in the hit different. Round of applause for Heather. A round of applause for Kane. Ah, come on, man. Brothers and sisters right there. They put in a lot of hard work in true crime and it's so much appreciated. Just keep up the good work. He's different. Big shout out to Dago. Big shout out to Dago. They, big shout out. It's Ohio. It's an Ohio thing. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Dago and Lana. Yes, actually, it's not the brass. It's brass and a tie and less steel minute. And you see though, you know what's crazy though? Like if you're gonna be telling people for years, for the longest this case was developing, by the time all this DNA, IgG, all this other shit that y'all was doing, you know what I mean, came all about. You talking about that this material, this DNA material came out of the brass button of the sheath. Is it me? And then to find out that nope, that story, just that by itself is reason for appeal. Again, I repeat, fuck a deal. Why Ann Taylor, knowing even because think about it, what we have witnessed about this case since the documents started coming out, Ann Taylor know way shit more than that. Bob said this case will never got off the ground if the truth was known in the beginning. Facts. Big shout out to Bob. He hit different. That's my guy. Coming to the left field. Home run. James said, right, Bob, from the absolute beginning. Right. They knew that they had to let's say not lie, but hid, because you got to be very technical. These lawsuits and shit going on. So they did not lie. They hid details and utilized wordsmith like we dumb. Like they utilize language and strategy and legal loopholes, legal dirty loopholes, trickery with the backup. Believe me, none of this would have happened, in my opinion. None of this would have happened if we have fair judges in place in Layton County. Because these would have not never lift off the ground, like Bob said, if Megan Marshall wouldn't post that warrant against Bryan Kohberger that opened the door for Moscow PD to go to Pennsylvania with a task force, taxpayer money, and go to Pennsylvania to dig into trash. Because whatever they told Megan Marshall that they have, that it was solid for them to get that warrant, they did not have evidence to back it up. And that's why they needed to dig into the trash can to validate the warrant, after the warrant was already expedited and after you are already in Pennsylvania with a warrant that you have to knock, who is it, show your badge and pick the man up, because the man, Bryan Kohberger in this case, have never had police contact, only once in Pennsylvania, and it was a 911 call because he got stranded in the park. He was running for a little bit too long, and his car was behind the gates. So the Rangers came and opened the gates for him. That's it, in Pennsylvania. Then in Idaho, whatever tickets, whatever the time the either Moscow PD or Pullman police stop them for tickets or whatnot, traffic stops and shit. A man that he has a permit to carry a weapon, clean record, no police record. He's in college, going for a PhD on criminal justice. Everybody's like, oh, in criminology. No, criminal justice. Get it right. Get it right. A PhD on criminal justice. Degree in criminology. Degree in psychology. Huh? Knowledge and degrees and all these cloud forensic data and all this other stuff. Y'all should know all this stuff before y'all went to pick up this man. Because again, you got to do your homework on your target, right? But like, you have the justice enabling dirty deeds, even though if you have a warrant for a fugitive of the law that you already located, that you've been watching for a minute already in Pennsylvania, you already located him. You could have just go and knock, who is it, and pick him up without blowing this man's windows up. You could have picked Bryan Kohberger without blowing the windows of his parents' house. They say it was no footage of this, but how Pennsylvania State Police said that is footage? That they have body cams and stuff. Where's their body cams? They said they said it on the press conference that they have body cams on, that the state troopers in Pennsylvania, I think it was the SWAT team had cameras. Which, if you ask me, it's a SWAT team, they should be mandated. But they keep that on the hush. Where's the footage? That was well known that the windows of these people, that the entry of these residents was violent. It was intimidation. It was an unnecessary intimidation tactic. When you could have just knocked on the door, explain your business, and arrest this guy. But you have to make it a big old deal for legacy media. Because, of course, this is all a show. Are you entertained? And it was a knock Warren. Why? Why? Innocent to proven guilty, right? So when you investigate your target and run the background on this person and you see that he's creepy clean, why are you escalating the situation? Because you have to put a show for legacy media, right? You have to put a good show for the prosecution to look good. Like, yeah, here you go. There you go. The good guys are winning. Hey, listen, I don't know how they did it, but they did it, okay? Who cares? It's still a good show, right? Click like, subscribe, and share the content, all that good shit, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big shout out to Bob. Playing mind games with a criminal case, with the information of a criminal case, to have people thinking in certain ways, when at the end the truth will always come out. Or at least, in my opinion, the truth always should come out unsealed, totally unsealed. Because again, like all this redactation on these documents is unnecessary. And I repeat, the redactation, all this stuff that they keeping from the people, is unnecessary redactation. When the case is over, is no gag order because the case is closed. I want you to understand that this is a court imaginated gag order because the case is closed. Is no gag order. Judge keep talking about gag order and this is no gag. Case closed. No gag. Bye-byes. Is nothing there to behold besides personal information from people. That's it. All details need to be wide and open. But it's all a mind warfare. Is what they allow you to know, and what they allow you to know before you get the documentation, you could feel the shit is wrong. Since 2022, November 13th, Sunday, November 13th, 2022, right after the pandemic, right after the Kiely Rodni case, The Idaho 4 did kaboom and shook the whole true crime community. It became the biggest case in the docket. Why, Jrod? Why the Idaho 4 became the biggest case in the docket? Because the whole world fell in the heart, the lies, the conniving lies that were being told to people, and we all felt it in our heart. In the back of our head, we was like, yo, this is not it. This is not it. Big shout out to Carmen. Thank you for being here. Carmen Retribution, True Crime. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Happy Monday to you too. Big shout out. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. We'll get to you. Big shout out to Carmen. We all felt, we knew from the top. It was only like, I don't know. By the time that Bryan Kohberger got arrested, I was the only content creator saying like, "Yo, what the fuck y'all doing? What y'all doing? Did not just with first and last name, and if you have any doubt, call. I'll help you. Like you need help, I got you." Just imagine what I could do with your resources. Like this, this is just me and my team and what we do. And we got to the bottom of it 2 weeks after the massacre. 2 weeks. Share all information with Moscow PD and what they did. Oh shit, we got caught. Man, it's sad. It's sad. Like, listen, it's been days. Yeah, and it's like James says, the media manipulated a lot of people with a good heart. Here's the thing: you could tell when people have such a good heart because they are naive. You know, a lot of people say like, well, that just show how many dumb people we have. But it's like, nah, I mean, let's be nice. And it's not really how many dumb people is in true crime. It's how many good people with a good heart that believe all any stupid shit that it comes out of legacy media or big content creators. Naive, good people, subscribers and viewers that they are not expecting their favorite content creator to play mind games with them. Big shout out to Karmic Retribution TC. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Happy Monday. Happy. Happy Tuesday. I don't know where you at around the world, but yeah, it's Happy Tuesday over here in Ohio. 1:36 a.m. in the morning. This wonderful Tuesday morning. Kiely said they do remember why or who to say what. You see, that's another thing. Jane said hello, Karmic. That's another thing. Though. The whole 911 call, again, think about it. The whole story about the 8 hours does not justify after the facts, after the documents drop, after the court explanations. Is no justification for the 7 to 8 hours of not calling 911 and after the 911 call occurred. Now we get this feeling that everything is encrypted, that everything is scripted, that the interviews are fillers, that this young adult dealing, Jag, everyone involved are being guided by the hand. And yeah, stick with this. This is what you're gonna say. It's like that cop told Dylan Mortensen on body cam footage. Yeah, that's okay. Tell the rest of the people who's gonna talk to you. Tell them exactly what you told me. You're gonna be fine. That's a heads up of premeditate. That conversation could not occur if the cop and Dylan did not knew that this is a plan. It's gonna be people who gonna come and talk to you. You're gonna tell them exactly what you told me, and you good. You hear me? You good. I believe, in my opinion, that could have said also to Jack the Core and be like, "Hey, this is what you're gonna say, homeboy. We keep your nose clean. You make sure you don't talk. You make sure you don't. We handle the families. You don't worry about nothing, but you staying the fuck out the way. And you make sure that you said this, and we already know that this is what you're going to say, and this is why whatever you are going to say is not going to sound suspicious to us, and this is why we are not going to put no pressure on you during interviews and interrogations, because we are all in cahoots. So woo! Because we are all in the same gang. Because we are all in the same cult. Because we are all in the same secret society. Kappa Sigma, baby. I've been telling ya, these people from the secret society, the elites, the Greek life, the University of Idaho, and we could only speak for what we have witnessed. We everything put together. This is not what I say. This is what they all have shown to the world. I'm only being the messenger. It seems that they did not care about the victims. They did not care about the killers. And they only care about their bottom line. And it's to make sure that the entity of the University of Idaho stay intact. Greek life intact. Kappa Sigma, Sigma Chi that are on probation. They'll get out of probation. water under the bridge, nothing happened here, body in the creek. Poor Timmy get punched in the mouth and knocked the fuck out. And he better shut the fuck up, because allegedly he was the one driving around with Molly. And that's why the whole thing about Timmy, the intimidation at his house from the football team, knock him the fuck out, to intimidate him and tell him to shut the fuck up. You be next. Because allegedly the name Timmy came somewhere with Molly that night. I hope y'all hear me. So the same band that's supposed to look after you, your brotherhood, your sisterhood, your sororities and fraternities, the Greek life community, and all these people, they're supposed to be there to protect you, encourage you, and build you up, and for you to become a man and a woman, and somebody in business, and possibly in positions of politics, the government somewhere, or private corporations. Now you're gonna tell me the same people, vandals that build you up, is the same vandals that are gonna take you out and kill you, and then get away with it, and two in your ashes? burn your body, burn your body, make ashes of it without your mom and dad and family even knowing of. And by the time your mom and dad get to know what happened to your body, they're only giving you the ashes. And you did not give no fucking permission for a fucking thing, and you have to shut the fuck up, right? Movie and the book coming. Jrod on point to not give a fuck. You're gonna tell me that the same people that said that they got you back through thick and thin, is the same people gonna kill you? Covering the crime, committing more crimes, committing another murder, kidnapping, false imprisoned, false accused, falsely charged, overcharged, false to plead to something that he didn't commit. And we still here in YouTube True Crime acting like we don't know what the fuck happened. Listen, big shout out to all my YouTube True Crime content creators. We appreciate you, and again, for everything that you do, and very special for everything you don't fucking do. I appreciate you for everything that you don't fucking say. Because it seems you're scared. We already know our YouTube True Crime content creators that they are linked to sororities. Big shout outs. We already know those content creators that are linked to fraternities. Like, we don't know. Like we're not gonna do due diligence, right? Like you say something, like in the way you come around true crime is suspicious. I don't like it, and I definitely hate it. So when shit get real, oh, I'm that nosy motherfucker. I need to know everything about you. So like that, I could take the conclusions of like, this is why you say, and the way This is what you say, how you say it, because you are compromised. I get it. Big shout outs to you. But you're not fooling no one but you motherfucking self and your subscribers. You're not fooling no one but yourself and your subscribers. Because you're going to see here and keep upping the narrative about Bryan Kohberger this, Bryan Kohberger that. And everything y'all have said about Bryan Kohberger, since Bryan Kohberger plea, is irrelevant. Because if Bill Thompson at this day can prove his own case, how can y'all prove anything when everything that y'all know is through Bill Thompson? It hurts. I get headache when I tell like when I just fuck you up with the fucking truth, but you're fucking idiots. It hurts. Because I guess I overuse my brains, and that's when I'm fucking giving you everything you fucking, all the mental nutrition that you need. I project, I connect with you. It hurts. It's me and you here. Thank you. But we witness all the narrative, we witness everything, and at this day today, this is the whole conclusion. And by the way, this is gonna be like the last live stream. This is the next live stream is gonna be the last for 2025. We're gonna wrap up the 2025 the right way. You know what I'm saying, with the family. This is the official last true crime live stream of 2025. Remember that I still have to upload a lot of 2025 videos and clips. So by the time we get to this live stream, we probably already in January, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna try to hurry up and drop the clips that I'm missing to catch up, to be on point. Again, remember, this is the new channel, and we still have to catch up my rhythm, and you know, everything is new, so we need to catch up and get back on rhythm. Just to give you a heads up, I'm gonna be sharing last year New Year's Eve, our 2024 last year last live stream with the families, saying bye to the year and whatnot with the family. We're gonna stream it. I don't think I'm gonna clip that. I don't know. I must see what I want to do with that. But we're gonna go live with that, sharing last year New Year's Eve with the family, with all the girls and Mama Bear and Pop Up. We're gonna share that in this channel. It's gonna be all through the Christmas vacation. Remember the New Year's, Christmas, and all this stuff. You know, remember Jrod on point, always fall back. But I'm gonna keep you with content. Remember, we still have to move from the main channel a lot of content to this channel. At the end of the day belong to this channel. We're gonna do something else with the big channel. The big channel is gonna still be true crime, but it's gonna be more me, more personal. I'm gonna do more videos and whatnot. And if I go live, it's gonna be different. We're gonna figure that out what we're gonna do with the main channel, but we're gonna still put content on the main channel and whatnot. Yes, Scott Green and the Vandals are right now on the loop. That's really our conclusions. Like we in a way, legacy media is not even talking about it. And in the way they talking about it, they talking like they every day finding something weird or intriguing or something that will make you think that Bryan Kohberger did it. Well, again, he confessed, right? He plead guilty for it, right? So now it don't matter what we say about it, even though if he's a lie or even though it didn't mean nothing, but it's gonna feed you curiosity and you're gonna listen to it and you're gonna take it for what it is. You know what I mean? Kaylin said Payne used to work in narcotics. He knows what it's like to snitch and lie, to be cover up. Like, yeah, and listen, if you think about it, he did what he did, right? He did what he did, and now he don't work for Moscow PD no more, right? Now he work for who? For the University of Idaho. Chief Fry left. Captain Bennett left. And Captain Bennett, it was supposed to be the lead investigator for the families. Captain Bennett was the liaison between Moscow PD, the University of Idaho, and the families. That's who the family thought that he was the lead investigator, Captain Bennett. That's a fact. The Goncalves said that. Shannon Gray said that. They found out that Brett Payne was the lead investigator when Bryan Kohberger got arrested. That's when they knew that Brett Payne was in charge of the investigation, while the whole time it was being said to them, and it was in press release and it was in paperwork, that Captain Bennett was the alleged lead investigator. Until some way, somehow, they got him off the case. I guess he retired or something. And here you have Brett Payne going to Pennsylvania. I guess because Captain Barrett didn't want to play that dirty game, right? No pun intended. But I think if Birdie told me, and I repeat, no pun intended, I think if Birdie told me that Captain Bennett didn't want to do all that fuckery about going to Pennsylvania because he knew that shit was about to have a tail. It could have come and ruined his whole career. And he was like, oh no, buddy, I have worked too hard and too long on these Moscow PD bullshit for you to set me up to do something stupid that he might lock me up someday. Hell the fuck no. Send Brett Payne. Fuck him. I could be wrong. Makes sense to me. And what that birdie told me makes sense to me. That Captain Bennett is not going to put his career or his freedom in jeopardy after so many years and hard work. After he was the lead investigator, the liaison between all the families in the community, everybody thought he was the main investigator. And then right before y'all gonna go and pick up Bryan Kohberger, he said, fuck no. Set Payne. Fuck that military dumbass. Send him. He'll do whatever you want him to do. He fucking Beavis and Butthead. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. No problem, sir. Right now, sir. I'm on the airplane, sir. Yeah, I know he's innocent. We don't give a fuck, sir. Stupid. Kiely said he had 2 complaints they haven't sanctioned. him, but they still heard from the board, and he has his picture and case number, and he's the State of Idaho website. Big shout out to Kiely. Thank you so much for your hard work. And again, I dropped the link. Anyone want to come and say hi, have conversations about the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case. But again, remember, this is going to be the last true crime live stream for the 2025, and we will get back in January. Yeah, I mean, yeah, January 1st, the last and first live stream of the year. We'll have the kiddos, we have Mama Bear, we have the family, everybody be here on the live stream. We will celebrate, watch the fireworks on the TV, watch the ball drop. Hopefully everybody's here to watch that with us. That'll be amazing. Kiely said, love your show. Send the next live stream, or let me know. Yeah, I know where to send that. I have a great Thanksgiving with your family. Yes, thank you so much. Very appreciated. Same to you, Kathleen. Thank you so much for your donations. You are very amazing. Such a short time. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you do. It'll be amazing times having here conversations on our show. And there's plenty more to talk about. Big shout out to Jane. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated. But I think we have covered the Moscow PD and the state prosecutor cover up scandal. It began after the document drops. It did though. And I think the 2025, that's what it left us with. It left us with no justice, no peace. And at the end of the day, we still got hope and faith that one day this is get resolved. Because I tell you what, it don't matter how bad it looks. Listen, man, I do not believe the evil will ever win. Because if you ask me, it don't matter if even after life or whatnot, I always believe the truth always prevails and good always wins. That's my firm belief. And hopefully you believe the same. Because we don't want to believe that evil always wins and there's really nothing that we could do about it. We don't want to think that. You know what I mean? Big shout out to everyone in the chat. It's Jrod on point. Hit me with the cash app. I love you. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, Kathleen, for the donation that you have given us. Make sure that y'all click like, subscribe, and share the content. And before we leave, I want to tell you in this last true crime live stream, okay, before we go. I know that not a lot of people agree within the way that I bring my true crime to the niche. I know that not everybody approve or endorse my style of true crime. But the only thing that I gotta tell you that my style of true crime is from the bottom of my heart, and I mean well. It is what it is. It's not gonna change. It's only like if it changes to get better. I'm gonna keep straight round down the middle. I'm gonna keep it with the truth. I'm not here to play mind games with y'all. And believe me, you could tell when someone is lying to you or someone playing games with you just listening to them. Just look at the eye when they talking to you, and you could tell who's really playing you or who's really being from the heart. And as always, listen, believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're gonna take the best decisions in your life for yourself, and for everyone around you. Love yourself and take care of yourself so you'll be able to love and take care of others. Happy holidays, everyone. I love ya. Happy New Year. We are going to see you on the New Year's Eve live stream where we're going to be there with the family. Hope to see ya there so we could enjoy a new year together. Big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to Kathleen. Big shout out to Jane. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Bob, and everybody else that he was here on the live stream. I think the conversation was good. And at the end of the day, Moscow PD and the state prosecutor cover up scandal begin after the docs was our last 2025 live stream. And I think we have give justice to the Idaho folk. Big shout out to all of ya. I'm gonna leave ya with your favorite song, my favorite song. You so sexy. Big shout out to everyone. I appreciate ya. Have a good morning.